Thank you for joining us here in the wonderful historic Civic Center Park. My name is Happy Haynes, and it's my honor to serve as the Executive Director of Denver Parks and Recreation. As we stand here today, yeah, please come back or come around. Yeah, you can get really close and provide a little heat. No. So as we stand here today in the middle of Civic Center Park, it makes me think about how this park represents the crossroads that we find ourselves here in Denver as a city. As we honor and celebrate this wonderful historic Greek amphitheater in the context of a growing modern world-class city, and it is what brings us together. I always want to start out by thanking the citizens of Denver for their foresight and for their vision and for their support, who approved the Denver Better Bond, which allowed us to invest $10 million in the restoration of the Greek amphitheater and so many other projects across this city. Denver residents and visitors are able to spend countless sunny days. We're here on one of the few days that we don't have sun, and playing on over 6,000 acres of urban parks, parkways, biking areas, 80 plus miles of off-street trails, and an opportunity to connect with nature in over 14,000 acres of mountain parks just to the west of Denver. Our city's extensive park system satisfies the inherent Colorado desire that we are all exhibiting here today to be outdoors, and supports healthy lifestyles throughout the city. Commuters bike to work on regional trails, one just a few blocks from here, that connect them to the city core here in downtown via really scenic waterways that have been reclaimed from past environmental abuse. Tree-lined parkways preserve the city's history while offering refuge from busy streets and encouraging pedestrian travel and between neighborhoods and amongst neighbors. Even off of our busy Interstate 70, Denver parks encourage people to take a moment to appreciate nature with the bison herd overlooks. Our urban parks contribute toward the economic vitality and health of our city as well. Our parks and tree canopy help replenish oxygen in the atmosphere. They are the lungs of our city, and they also help us strengthen our own lungs. Our trees alone provide the annual benefit of $122 million in property value, stormwater management, summer cooling, and CO2 storage. I am exceedingly proud of our parks and recreation system, and I'm honored to work with a group of professionals who continue to work every day toward building the quality of our great system. And I'd love to have our Parks and Recreation staff wave their hands. We want to particularly thank our staff today for hosting us here in Civic Center Park. And I want to thank also our terrific facilities management team for helping set up today. We thank you. The variety of amenities that we are able to provide would not be possible without strong partnerships that we've had a chance to build with organizations who value the idea that outdoor spaces promote health, environment, stewardship, and community bonds. Most of everyone here today has helped to promote and be stewards of our outdoor culture. The Civic Center Conservancy, please raise your hands, has brought regular programming to this park, revitalizing it as Denver's cultural core. The park people support sustainability goals by helping the Office of the City Forester to proactively plant trees in many of our target areas where we have a low tree canopy. The Trust for Public Land, who's here today, where's Jim? And GOCO, our partners, have been critical partners as we find new ways to build new parks and create outdoor active spaces. So everyone here is promoting the value of our outdoor recreational culture here in Denver and in Colorado, which contributes so much to our quality of life. I'd like to take a moment to personally thank Councilman Jolin Clark for his longtime advocacy of Denver's park system and working diligently to help foster a new generation of park lovers. Now, of course, there is no better advocate for Denver parks and recreation than our very own mayor. Actually, both of them, but I'm talking about one of them this time. Our very own mayor, who has recognized the importance of green spaces and the outdoors and has supported all of our work of the Denver Parks and Recreation since the very beginning. So please join me in a warm welcome for our mayor, Michael B. Hancock.
Thank you all and welcome to balmy Civic Center Park. Wasn't it like 75 degrees 2 days ago? I am proud to be here. I want to thank Happy Haynes, there is no greater advocate for parks and recreation in our city and our mountain parks than Happy Haynes. I see Bert Berger over there as well. Thank you for being here, our champion for mountain parks. We are so blessed in Denver to have been left an unbelievable legacy of open space. And every time I take a trip up to the mountain parks to see some of the 14,000 acres that have been left to us by our forefathers, and to think about what an amazing gift that is. I yearn for the day when all the residents recognize what a gift we have up there and begin to maximize the utility of those parks. I gotta tell you, it's great to be here to highlight one of the unique aspects that makes Denver such a wonderful city. Again, our park system. And I'm proud to be standing here with the leadership of Denver Parks and Recreation and of the City Parks Alliance to announce that Denver has been selected to host the biannual Greater and Greener International Urban Parks Conference in 2019. Woohoo! Now, as many of you know, this conference will bring together nearly 1,500 business professionals and political leaders from across 200 cities and 20 countries to experience our authentically unique outdoor culture and our exceptionally high quality of life, all of which are built on the foundation of our park and open spaces. Thank you, Happy. Vanna. Now, Denver has joined the ranks of major cities such as New York, Minneapolis, San Francisco in hosting this international conference. The opportunity to bring the Greater and Greener Conference to our city will place our unique park system on a national and international platform. Denver will serve as a learning laboratory as professionals and civic and political leaders from around the world come together to explore the power of public parks and transform our urban landscapes. They will get to experience how Denver is successfully connecting our neighborhoods to our parks, trails, rivers, and cultural destinations. The Greater and Greener Conference will not only allow us to share Denver's success stories, like our work on the South Platte River vision and reimagine play at Paco Sanchez Park, but provide an amazing opportunity to learn more about our public space and urban landscape management from leaders throughout the world. I am proud to be mayor of a city that recognizes the value of our parks and look forward to seeing continued growth in this area, supporting our mission to make Denver a world-class city. Now, I'm proud to welcome Greater and Greener to Denver so we can see how we can take our park system to the next level. It's always great to learn from people from around the world. Don't you agree? I'm also proud, equally proud, to welcome to the podium the greatest mayor in Denver, the great mayor of the village of DeVita, who has contributed directly toward the economic vitality of our city, who promotes the value of our outdoor and public spaces. I see his name on a lot of our great outdoor natural resource protection efforts, and he has just thrown himself in and availed himself and his home to help raise resources for our very precious resources. Y'all give it up for Mayor Kent Ferry, Chairman and CEO of DaVita. You bet, man.
All right. Yo, DaVita! Yo, DaVita! One for all?
All for one!
Darn straight. All right, there's a big difference. Well, you can tell, first of all, the DaVita Village loves the Denver community, Metro Denver and Colorado. There's a big difference between a city and a community. And there's a big difference between a collection of houses and a neighborhood. And there's a huge difference between a bunch of people who are residents of a city or a state and people who are citizens of a community or a neighborhood. And when we were comparing different cities, different metro areas, and different states to move to 6 years ago across America, the reason we chose Denver, the primary reason, can be summed up in one word, and that is community. That Denver and Colorado still has citizens more than residents, still has neighborhoods more than collections of homes, and still has communities as much as it has cities. And that's just not anything to be taken for granted as you travel across this wonderful country of ours. And we are a city on the ascendancy. And one of the first things a community does, one of the first things a neighborhood does, one of the first things that citizens do is ensure that everyone, particularly all children, have access to parks. They're the lifeblood of any community, like the vasculature of a body. And so we love Denver's parks. We love and are grateful to those people who created the existing ones, and we look forward to working with all of you to create some more. Thank you very much.
And it's now my pleasure to introduce a terrific partner and friend, Amy Harmon, who's here wearing, she wears multiple hats as the citizen in our community, but today she is here, and Amy is a member of the National Board of the City Parks Alliance, so we have a local connection here, and we're so excited to have you, Amy.
Thank you, Happy. Obviously, it's great to be able to stand here and follow these amazing, talented, vibrant leaders that we have. And I think more than anything, the City Parks Alliance has afforded me an opportunity to connect the local heartbeat of Denver that I love, which is my hometown, and the world. And they really are a generous group of people of various special skills and experiences. And the City Parks Alliance is the National Urban Parks Organization, and it did select Denver, and it was a competitive process, nationwide competition. So Denver has a lot to be proud of. It was no small task to compete against some of the other great cities in our country. As a board member, I'm proud to be a part of the Denver team. I just have been so fortunate to get to know more and more people all the time who are these major steward, advocate, lovers of our parks. They are the heartbeat that keep us, enjoying all these spaces. And this team is really about to engage in a very special network of people that have hosted these conferences, New York, San Francisco, Minneapolis coming up, with all these great urban leaders in our country. So right here in 2019, now is the time for you all to tune in and see where you get to participate in helping advance this. Denver's selection really shows that it is now recognized as a great city. Not that we all knew that already, but it really has a nice, it's a really great moment for Denver to be on that international stage and be acknowledged for that as a park city. Anyway, we really thank Mayor Hancock, who also serves as a co-chair of our City Parks Alliance, Mayors for Parks Coalition. They advocated in DC for many things that will help ensure more support for city parks, and his leadership in this has just been outstanding. Denver's designation for two of the City Parks Alliance, they designate frontline parks. One has been Civic Center Park and Lindy and the Civic Center Conservancy. That was a really wonderful acknowledgement for them. And then a really special one is also the Mestizo Curtis Park, which is actually our first city park in Denver. And that was pretty great to have that acknowledged. So why Denver? I don't even think I need to explain that. It's an amazing city, and we are just so happy that you all did such a great job making a run for this conference. I know you're going to make us all proud. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Amy, and thank you all for being here today. Over the next 4 years, we have a lot of hard work to do to prepare for this amazing conference and to continue to make Denver greater and greener. I want to acknowledge all the partners. They're listed here, but if you would all of you raise your hands, please? There are so many organizations who are partners and part of this effort, and we can't thank you enough. One of the reasons I know that we were selected was because of that partnership and the collaboration amongst all of these folks. When they were meeting with us, it was hard to tell. It wasn't just Denver Parks and Recreation staff. It was hard to tell who was on the staff and who wasn't and who was part of. We were all just one body of folks trying to get the acknowledgement for Denver, and here we are today. I do want to say thank you and acknowledge a few members of our my staff, Gordon, who were involved in this. Gordon Robertson, please raise your hands. Mark Bernstein, Stephanie Wong, Scott Gilmore, who you've met, Christine Adams, Dodie Erickson, and Yolanda Quesada. And you met just a few moments ago, again, the rest of our Parks and Rec staff who do an amazing job here every day. So with contributions from everyone here today and from our loyal DeVita volunteers, woohoo, DeVita Village! Our dedicated staff and all of our invested partners, I have no doubt that we will get this done in mile-high fashion. I do have, before we close, I have a couple of tokens to present to Kent and Amy and our mayor. You might actually need these today, from Denver Parks and Recreation. With our thanks. Our greenhouse behind us, or right next to me, has provided these wonderful geraniums. And so we're asking and we're inviting you all to take them with you to help. This is our first step in making Denver greater and greener towards our conference today. You do need to wait until the last freeze before you put them in the ground, so keep them inside and near a window. And we are also planting a tree here today as a symbol of our commitment and dedication as we work, all of us together, towards a greater and greener Denver. So once again, thank all of you.
Everybody look up. Hey.
Look up at me.
Hey.